In 2021, the National Studs Time Test and Aclaim had a great year on the racetrack with their first crop of 2-year-olds. Building on that success, the National Stud has welcomed new recruit Lope Y Fernandez to their roster for 2022. Jamie Jackson, who was recently appointed the Nominations and Marketing Manager for the stud, tells us about his own start in the industry, as well as about the only son of Lope De Vega to be currently standing in Britain.
So we've got a new horse called Lope Y Fernandez, who's the son of Lope De Vega, out of a listed Dan City mare. We were looking for a new stallion off the back of a good season we had with Time Test and Aclaim, and we need to kind of keep the ball rolling and obviously ride the wave. And we had Lope Y Fernandez on our radar for a good while, and obviously Ed Harper had the same idea of Whitsbury Manor, and we managed to acquire him together, and it's very great that Coolmore have kept an interest, and Nick Bradley's also got involved through Ed Harper, and I think it's a brilliant idea to have this kind of partnership going on. He was a good 2-year-old. He placed second in the Chesham Stakes behind Pinatubo. He went on to win a Group 3 at the Curragh, the Round Tower Stakes, and then was placed third in the Vintage Stakes at Goodwood. He then went on to be classed as European champion 3-year-old sprinter. He did this by being 4 times Group 1 placed. He was placed second in the Prix Jean Prat behind Pinatubo. He then went on to be third in the Breeders' Cup Mile to Order of Australia, third in the Prix Maurice de Guiche to Space Blues, and third in the subsequent Irish 2000 Guineas behind Siskin. He went on to be a high-class 4-year-old where he was beaten half a length by Palantir in the Queen Anne Stakes. So conformamentally, he's, I'd say, faultless. He's got an exceptional walk, unbelievable action. He's just such a well-balanced horse. He's an oil painting. I mean, if you pay 900,000 euros, what you see is what you should get with him, and we are very lucky. He's just an absolute oil painting. The footfall we've had for people coming here, even before December sales, we had an outstanding number of people coming to see him, and the reaction off the back of him in December sales parading here is just, as long as people follow through, he'll be very popular, and we're going to do the same again at February sales here at Tattersalls, and he just does stand out from the crowd, and he's an amazing looking horse. We've had some very good mares penciled in already. We've a half to Showcasing, a full to the Tin Man, a half to Cody Bear, a half to both Subjectivist and Ron Priestley. So these are the right kind of breeds that we're getting involved with, and it's just really exciting, and he gives him some really good mares, and hopefully they'll be as good looking as they are in a year's time. I'm from quite humble and small beginnings. I actually started out at Whitsbury exactly 5 years ago. I had no experience or horse handling experience. Just thought I'd go there for a summer, and kind of off the back of that, just thought this is exactly what I want to do. I applied for the VHA grad scheme and very luckily got placed here for 8 weeks, and now 2.5 years later I'm still here and kind of getting stuck in. I've been very well looked after and helped by Tim and Joe Callan, who was my previous boss, who's done an amazing job here, and I've seen Time Test and Aclaim foals come all the way through to now be amazing, successful racehorses, and they have every chance to be 3-year-olds as well. It is a big responsibility to be taking on what I'm doing, but at the same time, I have an amazing team around me, and I soon realised that when I first came here, I realised this was the place to be and a place to get stuck in, because the stud was really going places. And the stallions, for me, looking at them, they sell themselves. I'm more of just a middleman, and it just helps that they are what they are, and we have a great product of stallions, and the roster's the best it's been for a good while, and it can only get better and bigger, and that's the aim.
Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like or a comment, and subscribe to our channel for more content from the TDN.